Welcome to the NCO Journal, the official magazine of NCO professional development. I'm your host, Staff Sergeant Timothy Hughes. Let's get down to Sergeant's business.
Forward!
The Army has been working to open up all combat arms MOSs to women across the force. Sergeant Major of the Army, Daniel Daly, recently congratulated the more than 100 women who have qualified to serve in the combat MOS roles and to personally encourage others to consider transferring to combat arms. He said, "I know we have female soldiers with the drive and ability to be successful in ground combat arms formations. If you think you have what it takes, I am personally asking you to consider transferring to these select combat arms specialties." Since April 1st, the Cavalry Scout, Armor, Fire Support Specialists, and Infantry MOSs have been open to female soldiers. Service members in Djibouti negotiated a unique mission while serving in the strategically important Horn of Africa. Members of the 10th Mountain Division, 1st Armored Division, and 3rd Infantry Division recently completed a 5-month training mission with the Djiboutian Army as part of the Regionally Aligned Forces Group. The Djiboutian Army requested help from the U.S. Army after realizing it was not in a position to reinforce its soldiers fighting the terrorist group Al-Shabaab. The soldiers' mission escalated from a logistical to a convoy, marksmanship, and logistical mission. The trainees noted how the U.S. Army NCOs led various aspects of the training, which in turn encouraged its NCOs to take a greater leadership role in training its soldiers. The Djiboutian Army traditionally relies on its officers to train its soldiers. Armies across the globe share similar tasks but execute them in different ways. One universal task modern armies have in common is preparation for the stress of combat through physical conditioning regimens. The senior enlisted advisor to the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staffs, Army Command Sergeant Major John Wayne Troxell, visited soldiers in Afghanistan. During a workout session with soldiers, Troxell's message was clear as he reminded them, "You have to train hard because our enemies are training hard." Troxell emphasized the importance of physical and spiritual readiness as each plays an important role in helping service members bounce back from brutal and unforgiving situations faced during combat. The 52 years young veteran of 5 combat tours challenged all service members to train rigorously in order to take the fight to the enemy. One team, one fight. That's it for our show. Get details on these and other stories by visiting www.ncojournal.dodlive.mil, and we'll see you next time right here at the NCO Journal.